You're back on the KitLab, it's the boy AK, and today we are inside the lab with the brand new Nike Tiempo Legend VII from the Game Over pack. Now we've seen two parts of the Game Over pack. The first part, of course, with the Phantom Venom and Phantom Vision, and the second part displaying the Mercurial, Superfly and Vapor, and now the Tiempo Legend VII. So, where do we begin with this historic boot? Previously, Nike would have a full leather-based upper, and from there they'll then stem on, of course, the sole plate and the lacing system, etc. However, for the Tiempo Legend VII, you've got a fly-knit construction underneath, and then what's happened after that is that they've fused the leather construction above to ensure that you have that supple, damp and sensitive touch, whilst at the same time you've got the great lockdown and fit from the fly-knit that you find, of course, in other silos that Nike have. Another big fact about the Tiempo Legend VII is that it has a completely seamless construction on the toe box. So you've got a clean strike surface, whether it's the inside of the foot, the toe box and the lace for your first touch, or the outside of the foot. So if you're a defender that plays 70-yard passes like Virgil van Dijk, or a deep line playmaker like a Pirlo, who again can find a winger from 50 yards out, you're going to be spraying that ball like a quarterback without any issues whatsoever. So we've touched on the fact that the Tiempo Legend VII has a fly-knit construction as its base. In addition to creating more lockdown, Nike added flywire cables in particular on the midfoot. By doing so, you get a more personalized fit as you can customize the laces to your foot shape precisely. Now, what you find traditionally with a leather-based boot is that after 2 months of wear, you begin to lose the shape of the silo. It gets all baggy, yeah? We don't want that with our boots. So, what Nike have done to prevent this is create fit mesh. And fit mesh essentially provides you with extra stability inside the shoe, as you can see through these woven layers here. However, it's not attached to the leather itself, it's attached to the fly knit. So what you have is an uncompromised leather touch, which is perfect for all you technical ballers out there. Right, so let's move on to the sole plate in particular. So the Tiempo Legend VII hosts the Hyper Stability plate. Now this plate is designed to have three things in mind. One, rotational ability with the conical or jagged conical studs. Secondly, braking ability, of course, with the bladed studs on the heel. And thirdly, accelerating with the chevron studs that you find, particularly on the forefoot by the big toe, which is where you have that greatest push off. Now, if you're a defender like Van Dijk, for example, and you've got 1v1 against a quick player like, let's say who? Cristiano Ronaldo. You need every bit of advantage possible because they're going to be twisting, turning, and accelerating. So making sure you keep up with them is key, and this plate does just that. So that's traction outside of the boot, but it also has the traction system inside the boot, and in particular, the Nike grip system, of course, whereby there are grooves on the inner sole which attach to grooves underneath on the sole plate. And then, of course, if you're wearing grip socks, they attach onto the inner sole. It sounds all mad, but basically what it means is that you have a super stable foot inside the shoe, so no sliding at all, which is perfect. One, you avoid blisters, but two, you perform optimally. So what's my opinion on the Game Over Tiempo Legend VII? Well, first and foremost, the Tiempo VII is actually a great boot for those who love leather. I mean, right now the market's kind of dying in the leather section, so it's nice that there's a boot that kind of combines both modern fly knit with a bit of old school leather tech. Of course, it's still got ACC, all conditions control that is, so you get that touch fine whether it's rain, sun, snow, the works. I do like the colorway. It's quite an odd one. It's rather dull, that gunmetal gray color, but at the same time, the yellow pops off it really well, which is kind of cool. What I don't like is the fact that in terms of Nike and their marketing have kind of paired up the Vision and the Venom as precise and the Mercurial, Vapor and Superfly as speed. So it leaves me with this question. Are Nike thinking about discontinuing the Tiempo? And if so, when will that be? Because right now it kind of sits in no man's land by itself somewhere, even though it has the same colorway as the Mercurial. But let me know what you think in the comments below, of course. Massive thumbs up, subscribe, all them good things there, and we'll catch you on the next episode. I'm AK signing out. Peace.